Welcome to Living Fuel TV. This is Casey Krejci bringing you another important health alert. The top 5 causes of death: heart disease, cancer, kidney disease, complications of osteoporosis, and dietary supplements. Not exactly, but if you believe the HBO report that, done over the weekend, you might come to some kind of conclusion like that. The report suggested that there are people that died from taking supplements in the military. There were 4 people that were taking DMAE that died in the military, and this was back in 2011, I believe it was. And so this report was studied by the Department of Defense. The Department of Defense made no correlation between the taking of this supplement and to the deaths of these people. Yet it still is in the news. And not only is it in the news, that HBO obviously tried a political hack job here to try to convince us Americans and our representatives in Congress that we need more regulation for the wild west of dietary supplements. Now, you might be interested to know that dietary supplements are often cases more regulated than even drugs in the manufacturing process. So it is not the wild west in the drug or the dietary supplement industry by any means whatsoever. But when you consider the most important things here, you got to consider the safety records. Now, we talked about the causes of death being heart disease and cancer and kidney disease and so on, but really legitimately, if you want to know the top source or top cause of death in the United States, it would be pharmaceutical drugs that are properly prescribed. There was a study done by Life Extension Foundation several years ago called Death by Medicine, and has a lot of details. If you really want to see how outrageous, if you think my claim is outrageous, just go to the search engine and find that and read it, and you will come away convinced that it is a major problem. But let's just think about that. 120,000 deaths per year in drugs. Now, I know there's more heart deaths and cancer deaths than that, but the point is it's very significant. And this Death by Medicine study showed a lot of other conventional medicine, hospital-related causes of death that far exceeded the ones that are conventional diseases. So the real point here is you have major issues like 120,000 plus people, with most experts agreeing that the number could be very much higher for pharmaceuticals, and then they're talking about supplements and the safety records of supplements. But first, let's talk about foods. 3,000 people a year die from contaminated foods. Now, that is not a lot when you consider 300 million people in the United States of America, but it is something we can do better on. So let's go to dietary supplements. In most of the last several years, the actual amount of people that died per year taking dietary supplements has been 0. 0 deaths, not a percentage or a small percentage like they use in drugs. 0 deaths. Now, when you consider half the U.S. population, 150 million plus people, are taking dietary supplements, it's over 60 billion doses of dietary supplements per year. 60 billion with 0 deaths. Now, we want to call on more regulation to try to make it like less than 0 deaths. I mean, it really is absurd when you think about it. It is so absurd, you know there has to be a financial interest behind these attacks. And I'm not going to sit here and do conspiracy theory with you. I'm just going to suggest to you that there are more people that die in plane crashes than die with dietary supplements. There are more people that choke on chewing gum and die than with dietary supplements. Then all these other reasons that we talk about, in deaths in cars and being 50,000 deaths a year, car wrecks and so on. There are so many things we need to figure out and work on and spend our money and resources on. But if you have an industry that is so clean, in fact, there is nothing safer, not even drinking water is safer than taking supplements than according to the research. So I hope that was helpful to you. God bless you and have a great day.